Actually, I should be streaming right now. Man. I think I made it set to private. I guess the bitrate is pretty sucky. Oh, the constant rate factor is way too high. I'm gonna go 35 and see what happens. Maybe it's gonna be better. Hello. Trying again. Oh, I have a lower bitrate. Hello?
Lower bitrate.
I have a lower bitrate. Yeah. I have a lower bitrate. Yeah. Ooh. Oh yeah, the lower bitrate seems to be working better. Is it? Isn't it? Isn't it? Isn't it?
Yeah, this works great. I can see you with decent quality.
Oh, shay.
Quite good.
Sweet. Sweet dreams are made of cheese. Who am I to eat all this? I think I'm looking for something. Looking for something. Ha. Ooh, ha, ha, ha. La, da, 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 da. I have no idea if anybody's watching. I also have no idea.
There are 2 people watching.
2? Oh.
It's probably us.
Yeah. Well, that's enough. Hey, actually the stream in 1080p doesn't look very bad. I mean...
No, it looks quite good.
It's amazing that the bitrate is really low. I wouldn't expect it to be... Oh, it's funny, I'm now watching my stream as I stream it. That's streamception, not good. No good, no good. Okay, what I want to do? I wanted to finish... Yeah, I have to remake my Kdenlive template for my unfa vlog. Because in the new version it doesn't open, so... I already have my corner tag, which is the tiny unfa vlog text in the corner. Oh yeah, this works. I think it works. I know what I should have. I should have the live stream chat on a holy. Oh, 3 people are watching. Who are you people? Who are you? How do I... Oh, man. How do I pop the chat app out? Hello, nurse. Come on. Something doesn't click. I'm gonna refresh the page. Let's see. Big dab doo and chap doo way abba jibba dabba dab dab day. Shooba dooba doo. Oh yeah. Hey, I got the live stream chat on my view, so I can do stuff. I can see myself. I can see the sound is good. We're streaming live. It was never so live as it is now. You can see it's alive. It's alive. Shucks. Anybody there? Oh, I can't type. Well, that sucks. Anyway. No worries. Alrighty, I have my corner tag. Now I need my intro. So I have animations. Oh yeah. Oh cool. I have stuff rendered out for unfa vlogs 30 even. That's good. That's good. That's all right. I don't remember which one was the last one. 26? Yeah. Oh, I have already uploaded 500 videos. Well, that's sick. Like, most of them are not public, I think. But that's a lot.
It says 151 from my end, so that's a lot of not public videos.
Yeah. That's a lot of trash, basically. 24. UV24. UV... Come on. UV24 was the last one. Yeah, it was. Mastering an EDM single. That was the last unfa vlog video. May 3rd. Yeah. Whoa. Really? Yeah, really. Okay, so we are at unfa vlog 25 now. Yep. So let's import the intro animation. Intro Z25. Maybe I'm gonna move this thing here. Now what I need is audio. The sound is always the same for each episode. Intro animation sound. Yep, export. Well, that's very uncreatively named session. Intro. Yay. Alrighty. Sweet. Phew. It is. So I can have intro. Whoa! This is short. I think I should make a proxy for this intro because it is it's not gonna... I'm gonna calculate proxy. Let's see if it's gonna work. Ah, yeah. I know what's gonna be difficult. I have to remake all my composition for the intro, which was pretty hefty. Well, you gotta do what you gotta do. Doobie-doo-doo. Shibidoo-doo. Oh, there's people here. Ha! Hi there. Hi,
Hello.
peoples. Yeah, I look electrified, especially on a white background. Like, if I do something bright, like my hair looks like just electricity. Electrocity. Electric atrocity. I don't have a green screen. I mean, there is some towel that I could try to use as a green screen, but let's maybe not go that route. Let's maybe try do something else. Oh, that's a screenshot that was reporting a problem. Actually, I was told that you can't really automate loop points in sample v1, which is sad because that would be awesome. So maybe the developer of sample v1 will hi yourself. I mean, hi. It doesn't look cool. Well, it looks cool. Fun. Cool. That's cool. It looks cool. Okay. Where was I? I think this proxy will never actually do anything. It's gonna fail. I'm pretty sure. Let's try to make the audio and video sync. So it's like will it play? Oh, we have no sound. That sucks. Let's fix it. Shabu tabu we have audio playback through Pulse Audio. Should work. It should be good. Should be good. Huh. Gotta reduce this thing. Oh, better. 42. Because I just want to squeeze as much pixels as I can. Oh, that's perfect. Perfect. I don't have any sound. Oh, I do. It's just cut off suddenly. Let's maybe hide this animation here. No, we don't have sound. What the crap? Okay. Yeah, but can you hear it? You can't. I need to root this so we can hear the audio. Huh. Here is Carla. Say hi to Carla, everyone. Carla, say hi to everyone. Yeah, so this is my live audio setup. Actually, this is my audio setup for everything, for recording too. Let's see if you can hear stuff happening now. And you will be able to hear Jan.
Hello.
This is Jan.
I'm Jan.
Take 5.
I don't
know if it was the right meter. Yeah, so actually...
it was the right meter? Is that called a meter in English?
Well, is the audio lagging in oh, I'm clipping. Oh, sorry. Oh, thanks for letting me know. Is it better now? I shouldn't be clipping anymore. And I could add some reverb. I don't know why, but I love it. Let's add some reverb, because why not? Reverb is my favorite reverb plugin, and I just need LV2 version, because I just
What? Reverb?
Reverb.
Why not distortion?
Yeah, because it's a thing. Distortion makes everything better. I mean, it's a thing since Sonoy 2017. Oh, by the way, it's not my mic, it's your mic.
Oh, let me fix that.
1, 2, 7. Yeah, you're much louder than I am, so I'm gonna turn myself up.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, you're much louder than I am. Maybe I can make you quieter on my side.
Test. Test. Is this better?
I think it's better, but you're still louder.
Okay.
One.
Like this?
Say something again.
1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 7.
Say something again.
Oh yeah, I think
1, 2, 7.
Is it better now? Yeah. Timori says it's better. Thanks for letting us know, because
sorry for my horrible mic settings.
It doesn't sound too bad, actually. Like, it's usable. Hey, I wanted to add some reverb. Where is my verb? Give me my verb. Oh, there. No. Oh, no, it's not there. What is this and this? Huh. Weird. Shooby away. Huh. Where is some verb? Shucks. Looking for my reverb. Can't find it. What's going on? It just isn't there. Okay. Let's not waste time on this. Hi, Bizar Angelov. I am using KDE Plasma. Yeah, that's right. It's KDE 5. I really like it. However, I am sad to acknowledge that Linux Mint, which is the distribution I'm using for the past year or so, is dropping support for KDE. So I'm gonna need to find a different distro. And FalkTX was said to he was talking about reviving Cake Studio as a standalone distribution. So maybe I'm gonna go with that if he actually does it. But that guy has really too much projects, and he's so amazing. Like, I wish I could make him have twice as much time each day as he does, so he can do all the amazing stuff. Hi, Truck Machine. Wow, it's funny. I never made a live stream with actual people in the chat, so it's really amazing to see you all here. I don't know if how many people are watching right now. I'm gonna try to see this. Is it?
It says
here?
10 on my end.
Yeah, it says 9 on my end, so probably 1 is me. I'm gonna pause myself so I can save some bandwidth. Hopefully, Bizarre Angelov. Do you mean Cake Studio stuff like things or stuff like people? 11. What was I doing? Yeah, so I basically need to align the sync with the last frame because I can't do this with the first frame. And the last frame is basically the thing bursting in flames. Oh yeah, it's this frame. Huh, alright. Now this should sound in sync. Yep. Boo! Oh, so it's, I think it's spelled stuff. Oh, I can't write. Sorry, I can't write. I don't know why. But I can't write in the YouTube live chat. Anyway, never mind. So, have you said that Cake Studio stuff is in Arch Linux now? Maybe I should go Arch Linux. I believe it's a rolling distro, so it's like always.
I have used it. I've used it for a while, and then I broke something, and I did not understood how to fix it. So in the end, I switched back because I tried reinstalling, but I couldn't even get that to work. So but that was in my earlier days of Linux, because with Arch Linux you have to install your own bootloaders and do all kinds of nasty things that is normally just taken care of by the installer, because you don't start with the bootable USB stick, or actually no, you start with the bootable USB stick, but the USB stick has no like simple tool to install your operating system, so you have to do all the partitioning and the bootloaders. You have to do all of that manually.
I've heard that Arch is a bit like Gentoo, but with no compiling stuff from source. Is it?
Yeah, Gentoo is a disaster. If you try Gentoo and you have more than 3 programs, and then you're just going to only compile things. And if you have a browser among those programs, then you're also only going to compile things for the rest of your life, or however long you're using Gentoo.
I installed Gentoo once, but it was many years ago, and I couldn't compile either Ardor or LMMS, and I worked with our LMMS most of the time then. So it was like, well, I can't make music on this, so I can't just sit on it. So I had to remove it. But it was fun. I learned some stuff, and it was really interesting to see that there are so many different components that make up the system and make it work, and I can actually skip a lot of that stuff if I don't need it, to have some more, just squeeze the last bit of performance out of my hardware. Jose Rodriguez is asking, what about AV Linux? I think I've run AV Linux live distro, live CD, for a few times, but I didn't really fall in love with the desktop environment. I'm not sure what it's using, XFCE or LMDE, something light, right? I really like KDE. However, the new GNOME. Yeah, Tromino, I am streaming live. Coming live to you from Warsaw, Poland. Unfa Studio #1. Actually, it's my bedroom. Actually, it's a kitchen. I can prove it to you. Can you see that? Let me see if you can see. You can't see that. Oh, I'm gonna make you see that. This is a freaking kitchen. Right? Right? Yeah, I live in a kitchen. That's funny. But I'm moving away, hopefully, soon. Because, snare roll, I'm getting married. Okay, what was I doing? I need to use this mask. Actually, it's funny because I have built up so much stuff. Oh my god, the chat is starting to be very lively. Wow, this is amazing. People watch this stream. It's really amazing to me. I never made a live stream that was watched. Manjaro is an Arch-based distribution. I think Manjaro is also heavily based in KDE, isn't it? Cooking some cakes. YouTube. What is UTG, Mr. Tromino? Doesn't make it easy to know when the people you subscribe to go live. Huh. There is also a system called Neon, or KDE Neon. I think I tried this for a little bit. Okay. But I didn't get super hooked. Maybe because I wasn't looking for a replacement for my Linux Mint desktop. Antergos has Plasma Shell as well. YouTube Gaming. Am I on YouTube Gaming right now? I mean,
I think it's a kind of separate UI for YouTube that has different features. That's what I don't use it, but I think it's something like that.
Yeah. I think it's a thing. I mean, I think YouTube Gaming is a thing because there was a time when YouTube front page was just totally overridden by people playing games, and they just had to split it out as a separate thing because everybody who doesn't give a crap about gaming just would go there and, what is going on? I'm leaving. And just slap the door. Shut the door. What am I doing? I need to edit this video. How about me editing video with a guest live, like making a live stream? Is this fun? And you can ask questions and interrupt me at all times. So yeah, that's fun. I have been drinking some beer, but I'm already done with it. Like by the way, I can't drink a single bottle of beer in one sitting. Like in the last video, you can't drink it all in one sitting. You can't. It's just too big. I should have, like, they should sell twice as small, 2 times smaller bottles of beer for me, because I opened this.
How much is in it?
How much is it? It's
How much is in it? I mean,
yeah.
as in how many liters?
I know. Oh, it's silly. It doesn't. I think it's not written here. Oh, it's half a liter. It's 500 milliliters. Can you read it? I bet you could if I change this. Focus. Come on. Yep. It's 500 milliliters. Isn't that sweet? Oh! Yeah, greetings from Poland, DDRGT. I'm live from Poland, and with me is also...
And I'm live from the Netherlands.
Yeah. Combustible Lemonade is also live from Netherlands, from the Netherlands. Netherlanders, high five! By the way, Seventh released an album. I mean, Alexander Winter, the guy I was listening to over and over for many years, I just recently tried to stop, because I was like, my whole brain was his music. He recently released an album called Highlander.
Oh, am I still... One moment.
Looks like you are still louder than me.
Yeah, let me get Bill's audio again.
Please say something.
Test 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3. I think I can boost my mic a tiny bit. Is it better now? Or maybe I'm just going away. Yeah, Savant. I'm just like Savant.
Yes, it's one of my favorite artists as well.
Oh, saludos desde España, compañeros. I hope I pronounced this at least not the worst possible way possible. Greetings from Poland. Hasta la vista.
I actually noticed that it's almost impossible to speak in a foreign language without having a clearly recognizable accent. If you and that's from me to foreign languages, and also from foreign languages to me. If I hear someone trying to pronounce a Dutch word when they're not Dutch, I can hear it immediately. But that's just something I noticed.
I think Dutch people have a very specific accent that I can't replicate for or anything. It's like it doesn't sound like. It sounds like many different things I've heard before, but it's nothing like it's not exactly. It's its own thing, very, very specific, and I couldn't just fake that. Like, I mean, yeah. Okay, so I have my intro. What is this? This is intro mask. Yeah, this is intro to episode 25. This is intro audio. I'm gonna call this intro audio. It's funny because Jose Rodriguez says it's like German with many S. It is it sounds a bit like German maybe, but more like the Austrian German, like Österreich German, not
That's kind of weird
Deutschland.
because the Netherlands is the other way.
Hmm? What do you
It's in a completely different direction. It's actually separated by pretty much all of Germany.
Huh.
Or, well, not East Germany, but most of Germany is in between the Netherlands and Austria. So it's strange that that would sound the same.
Well, to me, who doesn't speak either German or how do I say? Not Netherlandish. Sorry. Dutch. Sorry, excuse me.
Yeah, no problem.
I don't speak German nor Dutch, so it's the minor differences, to me, minor differences blend out, and it's like you place a Gaussian blur on two pictures and try to compare them, and you just see the major features, major color. Yeah, you don't see the detail, and you can see the detail very close up, so you can see if someone is faking Dutch. And I mean, I think I like the sound of Dutch better than German. However, I was like learning German in school for 3 years, but I can't say too much. 1, 2, 3. Scheiße!
I just sent a comment. That's me.
Oh yeah.
Achtbanenknekser.
8-ban I can't say this. It's unpronounceable for non-Dutch speaking people.
Achtbanenknekser.
Who's that other Dutch guy? Hello, entertainment unit. He wrote, "Hi Unfa, I'm working on a cover of Night Sea Call by Kavinsky. Is that a classical composer? After watching some of your videos on how to get started with LMS." Cool! I'm glad my videos were helpful with that. Is Kavinsky a
No, it's not a classical.
or is he
He's from France.
France? That sounds like
Yes.
a Russian guy. Здравствуйте! Собака! No, sorry, I can't. No, sorry. Oh, my fiancé is asking, what am I doing? I'm streaming live with peoples in the internets. Come see the peoples in the internets. It's fun. Come. There are people here watching right now. Show your face. You can't speak Polish, they won't understand you. Some Biser Angelov written something in German, but I can't. No, sorry. Cyrillic, Russian. I can't read it. I am a people that is watching. Yes, you are. Hi, peoples. Wir an the Internet. Willkommen. I think I'm not gonna edit this video today because it's so distracting. But let's have some fun. What is this? Oh no, no video audio sync. Bad. Let's split audio. Actually, I don't know what this part is. Oh. She is totally real. But she doesn't want to come show her face in any of my videos just yet. I haven't done any live streams at all yet. So this is like the first really public stream that got some people here, which is cool. Like, it's really fun to see you here, and I could do some music live. I think it would be just like unfa vlog, only super freaking sloppy and distracted by the live chat and you talking. But you could drop me ideas. Then I could make music based on your suggestions, or maybe you could even record some stuff and send me some audio files so I could use it as samples. I don't know. That could be fun. What do you think? Should we do this? Should we do this? She can show her hand. I can show you her bass guitar. No, it's in her room. She was practicing. Sorry, can't show you. But you heard her voice. If you watched, yes, I'm talking to you, DDRGT. If you saw the White Sea Studios video, which you are following to, about crap. If I can show you, Jan, can I ask you to paste a link into the chat because I can't.
Yes. I'll
see
what do you
studio.
need me to paste?
White Sea Studio. Mix Fix 2. I mean, it's gonna be stupid if you're gonna try to watch a video while. Why not Mix Fix 2? It's not a rock track. It's a progressive rock ballad. Come show me the next one.
Welcome to the Mix Fix.
Hi, Witze. This is Witze from White Sea Studio. He actually made a video with a song we recorded with my fiancée. Can't find it. What the heck? Mix Fix 2. White Sea Studio. Oh, balls. Come on. Okay. Well, I don't know. Maybe you can find it, Jan. I can't. Sorry.
I'll try looking for it.
Yeah.
I think I know which one you mean. I think you posted it on Facebook.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna call you Danny, DDRGT. I don't know how Danny becomes DDRGT or DDRGT becomes Danny, but okay, fine. I'm gonna try to remember this. Can't type. You see? Here's the live chat. I'm pressing here.
How to mix a progressive rock ballad. Is that
that's
it?
the video. Yeah.
Okay.
Could you please paste the link to the chat so people can find it?
I will right now. There we
Hi,
go.
Nielski.
Oh, it
Hi,
doesn't
Niels.
want me to paste links.
Niels Hilbricht is watching. Wow.
Oh, hello.
You are on
How are you doing?
Linux Audio Conference right now? Is Linux Audio Conference live right now? Woo! I couldn't go there. Sorry. I wish I could, but I couldn't. But I'm gonna be on
I
Sonoy.
can't paste links.
You can't.
I can try to paste the. 1 second. Here, try this. Ah, that works. I cannot paste URLs in the chat.
Oh, that's
So,
silly. Can I disable some? I don't know. I'm gonna make you a moderator maybe, and then will you be able to? Moderators 8x ban. Okay. Sorry, I can remember.
Banknexer.
Oh man.
But then you know nothing yet.
It's okay, okay, I'm gonna try to type it 8 ban KN. No channel match is found. Dude. You're not Dutch enough.
Well,
AXER.
you have an X before the B. You don't. It's 8 or the number 8 and then BAAN. No X.
8BAN. Knexer. Right? Woo! We're good.
I
Sweet.
can't see it. The stream is delayed. Oh, there we go. Yeah.
I'm gonna save it. Thou art my moderator.
Okay.
Jon, you are the
try again.
moderator. If someone draws penises, you gotta ban them. Ban them bad.
Okay.
No penises in this live chat, alright?
Hey, I can paste links now.
Yeah, you can
Great.
paste links now. Awesome.
There we go.
So this is a video where you can hear me and my fiancée making a progressive rock ballad, which is basically made to for our first dance. Like, we wrote this song so we can dance to it on the wedding party. Yep. So that's gonna be fun. I mean, I wanted to make a video about this with her, but she doesn't want to show up. So I thought making the video alone would be silly. And we have some music that we were waiting to put on YouTube. We have a channel already, but it's empty, so I'm not gonna link it because why? Or maybe, okay, I can link it. I can link it, but it's empty, so you can just subscribe and you will see when things go up, but it's nothing there right now. Am I even logged in? Oh man. I don't know if I can even find the link. Okay, never mind. What was I doing? I'm mixing this. I'm editing this. What is this video? What I recorded here? Oh, I might need a secondary cam. Why not? All right. Oh yeah, so this was that was a failed attempt at start a video. No, we don't need this. I think I should detach the properties somewhere else because oh no. That doesn't work. Oh yeah, better. Oh, that's nice. Okay, so that was this thing. It's 13 seconds. Well, this is trash. We don't need this crap. But we need this. And we need that. I'm gonna read some... Can you do a tutorial where you show how to install plugins in Ardor and some basics? I didn't know about Ardor, but I would like to understand how it works. I am an absolute beginner. I actually, it's kind of stupid because I have like, I can show you. I have a project which is basically called Ardor Guide, and I have written some stuff. I have written 6 kilobytes, no, sorry, 28 kilobytes of stuff. For that, I wanted this to be a video series about Ardor, solely about Ardor, nothing else. Going from the very basics, teaching from the very start what Ardor is, what it can do, and then how to go around the interface. Because I felt pretty lost when I launched Ardor for the first time, and I was like, I can't even record anything. How do you even record? I was like, it was, why? Why it's so complicated? But yeah, so it took me a while to learn it, and I wanted to help other people just jump this so they can faster start making things with Ardor. But also I have this tendency of trying to lift the quality of my productions all the time, and it kind of cripples me sometimes, because I try to make things so good that I really takes a lot of time and I can't really do it like fast. I don't know. Well, so anyway, I'm waiting for that video series. I'm actually waiting for the move. Like, I'm waiting to move to a different flat, to set up the new studio, bring all this stuff there, because that's gonna happen before the wedding. And the wedding is just, I don't know the names of the end of the August, something like this. Yeah. So yeah, basically it's some time to go. Like it's not gonna be super quickly. I could try do some crappy videos but I just don't want to make crappy videos. I want to make super awesome videos that would be totally fantastic. Oh, why doesn't this work? That's crappy. Not nice. I'm gonna save this. Is it gonna crash? Crash. I think my camera is kind of offset. Oh man, oh no, I'm just kind of truncated. Ah yeah, I'm gonna try fixing that. Yo, whoa, we got some space. All right, let's do this. Let's have some more room. Haha, can show you both my hands now because they fit. The motion blur makes funny black smudges around my hand. That's really interesting. Hi, Nikki K. Nikki K? Maybe I've just, instead of doing this ridiculous stuff that I'm doing here, this video editing, which is like, I just wanted to do this and just play around with streaming live, but since you have some questions, why don't I answer them and actually make this live stream kind of useful? So okay, let's minimize this thing. I'll open up Ardor. So what do you want to know? so I think the first question is, yeah, kind of about basics, but there's also about installing plugins. So maybe I'm going to tell about installing plugins. There's a video I made called Install KX Studio, where I talk about installing KX Studio repositories. This is a software source for Linux distributions based on Debian, like Ubuntu, Linux Mint, and the like, that you can just pull music production software from. The newest versions, like the Ardor 5. I think Ardor 5 is gonna be available in Ubuntu repositories, like the basic ones too. But I don't know if it's already available. Anyway, it is available for a long time in KX repositories, and there are also a ton of great plugins. Let's make a track. I don't know. Okay, let's. Oh crap! No, not load session. Just start a new one. So basically, in any Linux distribution based around Debian, you have a tool for managing packages.
Apt.
Which is apt, but there is also a cool graphical tool which is called Synaptic. Oh man, now we can see the shitty black screen shitness. Oh, this is the bad part. Oh, better. Ha, fix it. Whoo! Oh no. Oh no. Ha. Shucks. Oh, now it's gonna look very bad, because the white background is the worst for this black screen madness. Okay, so you have the Synaptic Package Manager. It's an amazing program, and once you install KX Studio repositories, that you can find the information you can find in my KX Studio video, and also you can just go to, I think I need to open Kate, which is the, hello? The text editor, Kdenlive text editor. Yeah, that's the chroma key is really crap, because it's not chroma key, it's luma key. It's luma key because the background is black. It's not green. If it was green, it would be way better, because then all the shadows wouldn't disappear like here. You know, I have black shadow in my hair, and it's transparent. That's crap. It's really weird. I need a green one.
I actually wonder if you could use machine learning to improve on the performance of such filters, because I mean this would be the ultimate scenario for applying a machine learning algorithm.
Could be. So
yeah, it might be a fun project.
I think the address is right now this. I think I should check it first before I point you there. KX Studio. Yeah. I wonder if you can see my web. Yep, you can see it. So it's kxstudio.linuxaudio.org. This is the address.
Paste the link?
Yeah, please paste the link if you can.
There we go.
And this is the web page of KX Studio. And there on the top, you have the repositories. You click on this, you hit About, and you get a nice instruction what to do. You basically will need to open a terminal and paste some commands. It's not very complicated. And every Linux distribution has a terminal application available. So you just like open your menu and type term, like terminal, and you should find some application that will open a black window. I'm going to show you. Terminal. Actually, in Kdenlive, it's called console. Yeah, so once you run your terminal, I'm going to clear this, terminal emulator, you have this, so then you can basically copy the command from here and then right-click, paste it here, and input your password. And now it can't do things because I have Synaptic running and it's blocking it. But once you do these things, then you basically have installed KX Studio repositories. And what that allows you to do is do this. You go to Synaptic Package Manager and you type kxstudio-meta. And you see the meta packages of KXStudio. Meta packages are packages that contain other packages. It's basically like a shortcut to installing many different packages. And as you can see, I have installed KXStudio Meta Video, KXStudio Meta Audio Plugins, VAMP, plugins LV2, plugins LATSPA, plugins DSSI, plugins Collection, KXStudio Meta Audio, like various audio-related meta packages, and that's gonna pull lots of plugins. So basically, when you do this, you install these meta packages, you select mark for installation something, say OK, and then go apply. It's gonna install that. Then you close it, you open your Ardor. Come on. Let's make a new session, by the way. Tracks. Let's call this live stream 01. Now with a lowercase s. Yep. And then you will have, oh man, I'm gonna unmaximize this. And then when you add any track, you can add, oh no, crap. You can add plugins, and you will have all the different plugins here that you can pick and try what they do. Also, be sure to know that there are also different types of plugins that are different categories, like analyzers and utilities, and you need to click these things to activate the toggles to actually make them appear here. So it's another way of filtering different plugin types. So once you have that, you can play around and find other tools. There are some packages that you can install in Synaptic that do not that are not included in the KXStudio Audio Meta packages, but if you search for LV2, which is the plugin format most commonly used, you also have lots of things like something -LV2 or .lv2, and these are often plugins. You can install, just select them, mark for installation, then apply, say yes, yes, and you have more plugins. You usually need to restart your host application like Ardor, so it can scan the library directories in your system to discover the plugins, but I think there is also a way to force a plugin discovery just from within it. I don't know. Yeah, Calf Studio Gear is another plugin suite, which is amazing. You can just type Calf. Woo! Sorry. Oh, why is that? Okay. And Calf plugins Git is what I use. It's the newest versions, which sometimes are kind of unstable, maybe, but not really. But they have cool features. Actually, I could update it, I think, but not now. So yeah, have fun. Calf is not for Windows, unfortunately. How should I have called you, DDRGT? Dave? Danny, yeah. Unfortunately, Calf doesn't work with Windows because of the libraries that they use for the graphical user interface. So LMMS could have, the LMMS developers just grabbed the DSP elements without the graphical user interface, and they included this in the LMMS, and you can build that and make that work under Windows or OS X, but but the graphical user interfaces are very hard to port because there are some libraries that are really not made to work under Windows. I asked Calf developers if it's possible to port this. It would basically mean that they would rewrite the graphical user interfaces from scratch using a different toolkit to make that possible to run on Windows, which is sad. It's really out of work and nobody got time for this, unfortunately. But it's a great point to plug people to use Linux. I mean, some of the best open source stuff is only running on Linux. Maybe not so much. Like, I mean, Ardor wasn't running on Windows for the longest time. Now it is. However, it's kind of fresh, and a friend of mine who tried to learn Ardor got into a problem, and Ardor was crashing after a few minutes, and we had to have to just sit down and figure this out, because he actually is working with software testing. What's my real name? My real name is pretty unpronounceable. It's Tobiasz Karoń. Let's see if you can say that. Tobiasz Karoń.
Tobiasz Karoń.
Well, kind of sweet. Well, that's pretty good. Yeah, sorry. I'm going to try to read back to see what I missed. Well, looks like Linux audio conference is already done. The chroma key isn't looking good. The intro to Ardor. Well, the intro to Ardor is, well, basically, if you can go so far as to open up the Ardor session, you will be greeted with a screen like this. You of course, you need to go for the dialog of creating the new session, and you need to first point Ardor to a directory where it can create the session. Because when recording, it has to save the files to disk. Good for you. So it's not like you can just start the new session and just somewhere in the memory and then you can save it. You need to save it first. That's a bit of trouble, but you can save it as a temporary session and then easily make it like save as or rename once you decide and it's gonna very nicely rename all the folder and the files inside it. So yeah, that's it. So the first thing you probably need to learn in Ardor is how to add tracks. You right click here in the empty space and you get this dialog when you can add tracks. You have different types of tracks. If you want to record voice or guitar, you need audio tracks. If you want to record your keyboard playing, you need a MIDI track. Let's go with audio track first. I'm going to insert one track. Then you need to figure out if you want a mono or a stereo track. Basically, let's go with mono. I'm going to add a track and close. I'm going to pull my guitar. Where's my guitar? Wait a sec. Where is my guitar? Ooh. I'm making a live stream. I can't. I'm live. In the internets. With peoples. I don't care. It's cool. It's really fun. Oh yeah. Got it. Okay, sorry. Whew. Oh man. Oh, that was difficult. Unfortunately, my guitar is black, so it's gonna look transparent. Hey, hey. Oh, and I don't have a good cable. I gave away all my good cables. I only have a bad cable. Let's see if the bad cable is gonna work. Because sometimes it does. Shoo-ba-doo-ba-doo. We have signal. I think we have. Okay. Let's now the second thing, once you have a track, you need to configure the inputs. The inputs are here. This button with the 1. You click here and you can select which channel of your audio interface you can pick from. Like on my system, the first one is the microphone. And the second one is the guitar right now. So I can play my guitar. Play my guitar. Where's my pick? Do I have a pick here? Oh, I don't. Sick. Can I play guitar with a... Okay, sorry, I got distracted. So now we can record something. That's a very, very short lick. And yeah, basically to record things, you need to arm your track for recording and then arm the whole session for recording. Then when you place your playhead somewhere and press play, you are going to capture the noise. You can also use a shortcut without activating the record toggle. You can just press Shift Space and it's gonna enable the recording and play at the same time. I use this all the time. I just go somewhere, Shift Space, and I go. Let's then, now I can left click to select, Shift right mouse button to remove. That's very useful too. So yeah, that's the super basics. Then you can add some effects. You will need the mixer strip. In the view, you can just go show mixer, editor mixer. By default, it's not there. You need to go to the view menu and go show editor mixer, and then you have this. The shortcut is also Shift E. And then this is your signal routing. You can right click to insert a plugin. By default, like your favorite's gonna be empty, so you go to plugin manager and go to, for example, if you installed some plugins, you can go with Calf or maybe Verb. My favorite. My favorite. And now we have a plugin. This is making our sound reverbent. You can see we have a green line here and a green line here, and here is like no connection. It's because our track is mono and we are in the strict I/O mode, which is by default. If I disable strict I/O, you can see it's gonna split the mono input that's reading from the disk and make this stereo because of this plugin, which is stereo. You should be able to hear the difference. Unless you're watching in 240p. Okay. Tobias. It's actually Tobia S and then Z, like Z. You almost got it right, Danny. Calf Studio Gear into Sinlera. Oh, interesting. I tried Sinlera, because I've heard that it's a really robust video editing tool, but it's so strange. Like, it has all these weird windows, and like, I can't find myself there. Like, ugh, not at all. What am I doing? Where am I? Gotta find myself. I wanted to see. Oh my goodness. Oh. That wasn't recorded for metronome. Programming an interface to Ardor. Well, actually, you can program. I think everything in Ardor is right now driven with OSC. I think Paul Davis, the main author of Ardor, have spoken about this, that you can basically now make maybe a web interface to Ardor that would just give you 4 tracks and you could record some simple stuff, and I don't know. It's really cool that it has like the engine and the GUI so separated, because that adds a lot of flexibility and also I think a lot of stability, which is very important in creative applications, because if things crash and you lose your work, then it's no fun and you can't really create things. Do we have more questions? Why do you have light theme set for GTK applications? I don't know. Here is oh, come on. Here is GUVC view, which is the thing to control the webcam input. And yeah, it's G because it's GTK, so or GNOME. I don't know. I don't know. Do I have a configuration for that? GTK. Oh man. I don't see it. No. I don't think so. Hey, hell, let's make a track from this. I'm gonna synthesize a kick drum. Oh, maybe show a bit of a demo of MIDI tracks in Ardor. Yeah, let's do that. I'm gonna add 3 MIDI tracks. 1, 2, 3. And they're gonna have the general MIDI synth by default. Add and close. So now we have the first MIDI track. I can click on the input selection and then select my keyboard. And now I can play. I wonder if yeah, I need to check if oh yeah, we're not actually streaming the audio from from Ardor. Now it's better. Yeah, let's turn down the master. Or no, not turn down the master. I'm gonna turn down in my live mixer. Whew. I'm using non-mixer for this, which is pretty cool, but I think it's not being developed in many years. Okay, so we have a MIDI track. A MIDI track. A kind of strange thing for me. I have a keyboard. I have a MIDI keyboard. So yeah, this is my MIDI keyboard. Yeah, it's a MIDI keyboard. It is a it's an M Audio Oxygen 49. That's the name of this keyboard. It's pretty cool, but it has a very crappy USB connector which just disconnects when you touch the thing. So I would never go live on this. Like I had this thing on stage and then it started failing. I would never go again on a stage with this thing. It's just especially if you're running software that can't just hot plug the USB keyboard and just go yeah, just virtually no software can reconnect a MIDI keyboard if you don't write a script that does it, which I have been doing when I was playing live with a band with this keyboard, because you know nobody wants to see you open up a terminal and type commands when I had a situation when I was logging into my machine. I had to reboot the whole laptop during the show, and I managed to play my part, even though I missed mistyped my password 3 times. Well, that was so fun. Let's see the questions. Keyboard from computer or keyboard with piano keys? Yeah, it's a musical keyboard. Is it possible to use your computer keyboard in Ardor, like in FL Studio? Huh. I don't know. Oh, what did I do? Let's try. Let's try. I made a keyboard. Oh, F. No, you can't. I think you can't. Because even if I'm in a draw mode, it's basically using all the keyboard plugins to do things. So not really. However, you can use an external application like Jack Keyboard. I think here's a program called Jack Keyboard. And it actually responds to my QWERTY keyboard. You can see I'm pressing a key here, it's pressing a key there, and we can use this as a source. I think let's go to routing grid, generic MIDI, other, Jack Keyboard. Now I should be able to play with. Yeah, so we can just reroute that, but it's a bit pain on the ass because you have to have this in focus. I'm now playing with my QWERTY keyboard. Yeah, so you can do it, but it's gonna be a bit painful because you need to focus on the jack keyboard window to have it capture your keyboard input, which also kind of makes sense because otherwise you would just send shortcuts to Ardor and just make things weird. If you set your window manager to change focus with your mouse, which is what I'm doing, you can just hover your mouse over here and play, and then get back here and just put notes and use keyboard shortcuts. When you can do this, do we have more questions? Did you run the synthesizers on Linux when you played live? Yeah, I did. I used Carla, which is this guy. It's an amazing program by FolkTX. I used Carla I have the files actually. I had a MIDI splitter and I was changing the MIDI channel on my keyboard with the hardware keys. And I had different instruments routed to different MIDI channels. And it was all, you know, Zenat SubFX plus effect plugins with MIDI CC controls routed to my keyboard knobs. And I could, you know, tweak the sound and make things. It was pretty cool. Yeah. However, the setup wasn't super robust and it crashed a few times during the show. It was the biggest pain was when it worked fine during the rehearsal, when the sound guy was setting up things, and then we played live and it was like that was not fun. The band didn't like this, so I was thinking about maybe using like the OS that Mod Duo is running on, because they have like a live CD. It's like, what was that? Mod Live or what? I was digging that. It's a thing. Mod Duo Live CD. Is it a C? Is it a thing you can use? Mod devices. Well. Huh. I don't know if I can find it. Dear. Well, it exists. Maybe someone in the live stream can find this thing. But there is a live CD system that you can run, which basically turns your computer into a Mod Duo machine. And the good thing is that it runs minimal setup with jack and plugins, and it's pretty stable, I think. So I would go with this if I wanted to make... I think I would try this if I wanted to make another live setup. Or maybe not. Maybe just go with Carla and see what happens. Like, you have to crash your system and then just debug it to make it fixed for yourself and for others. Woo! Careful. Oh, that sounds rough. Do you handle samples? How do you handle samples in Ardor? With another plugin? Yeah, well... Oh. How can I help you? Because I can't stop this. This is live. You want some mint tea? I have some mint growing on my window. Yeah, plugins, samples. You need plugins to handle samples. We can do this. I'm going to remove this MIDI plugin, this synthesizer plugin, actually sampler. I'm going to go plugin manager, and now we can code sample, and we can try find some samplers. Basically sample v1. Oh no, sample v1 is a nice sampler. Time to work with Dexit. Yeah, I have a Dexit track when I started some time ago. I didn't finish it. This Dexit is hard. This is sample v1. We can actually, let's make a sample. Yeah, let's make a sample from our guitar. Why not? I'm gonna play a note. And this is gonna be our note, gonna be our sample. Now I'm gonna go cut. Ah, I have snapping on. No grid. Oh, maybe magnetic. I'm gonna cut this. I don't want the reverb. but we're going to export this sample with no reverb, basically. Now I can do, I'm going to select a region, sorry, a range. And I'm going to go right click, export, no, consolidate range. Yeah, let's do this. Now I have audio 2.1. Yeah, this is it. I'm going to rename this to guitar sample. Woo! Now, I haven't tried this before, actually. Let's try it. I can go to sample view 1. Where are you? Yeah, there you are. Double click. Now I can go to my, basically my. Oh man. Oh, where is it? Yeah, there it is. Projects, tracks, livestream 01. And, you know, other stores the recorded audio in interchange audio files folder. And it is audio 2.121. Oh, yeah, this is our sample. I can play with my guitar. It's just recorded. No external tools needed, just Ardor. The note is probably wrong. I don't know which note I played, so it doesn't matter. We're going to use it by ear. So now we have a sampler. Yeah, I think we can change some parameters like the envelopes and things. Let's keep this on top. Like this. We have the DCA, which is the envelope, basically. Yeah, if I make the release 0, it's gonna... Huh. Ardor doesn't refresh the MIDI data so fast. Sometimes I need to play it again. Like I draw some things and then just... That doesn't... the rhythm is messed up. Oh, maybe this is the thing. I'm gonna add a reverb, because why not? Because it sounded so nice with reverb, and now it doesn't have one, which is sad. I'm gonna mute the guitar recorded first. I'm gonna rename it guitar. I think we need a kick drum, don't we? You can use VMP key as well. VMP key, I'm gonna see what that is. Is that a sampler? I was trying to find some samplers. I even asked VMP key. Do I have this plugin? I don't see it. Huh. Okay, let's read. Dibba-dibba-doo. You can use VMP key as well. Norat Tsirabma, sorry if I butcher your name, writes, how much time it will demand to have Ardor and QJack control skills close to your level? How much did you spend? Years. But hopefully my videos can help you do that faster, because I've learned some stuff the hard way, and I try to share this knowledge so you can learn it the soft way. Ah, VMP key is like Jack keyboard. Okay, so that was it. I thought it was a sampler plugin. Yeah, I mean that it takes a lot of time, because it's like it's a different world, especially if you come from Windows environment. But I think it's worth it, because you get freedom. And like the aspect of community, of you people, of us, you and me, creating the software, interacting, teaching, sharing music that we made. It's amazing. I didn't like find anything like that anywhere else. So it's really amazing. I'm gonna feature a plugin by someone who is actually hanging out on the Discord. It's a distortion plugin. I really like it. Let's maybe loop this. I think it's too high. I'm gonna pitch it down. We can do it in multiple ways. I'm gonna use a MIDI plugin, MIDI transpose. It's a simple plugin that can basically shift the notes around. I'm gonna make it 1 octave lower. However, for some reason, it doesn't do -2 octaves. It does -1 and -3, nothing in between. So, well. Kind of bug report there. I should bug report this. Let's distort this. Because, as Jan said, distortion makes everything better. Let's insert a point. Oh, now it's linear. No distortion. Whoa, that's harsh. Well, distortion doesn't work super well on instruments playing chords because of something called intermodulation distortion. And that basically is when you have two pitches that are not multiplies of each other, so not a harmonic series, playing together, and you distort this, you get a lot of sidebends. You get tons of different pitches that are inharmonic. This is why playing two notes on a distorted guitar sounds really strange. It's kind of cool, but kind of weird. I'm gonna use the same plugin on the guitar. It's loud. Is it too loud? So when you play a single note, that sounds really, really nice. But if you play two notes, distortion creates multiple other notes that, tones that are just inharmonic, and that makes playing. That makes some really interesting sounds. You can use this creatively. I think it's really cool. When, for example, you can just use this simple waveform, play two sounds, and distort this very heavily. You can actually do this if you want. I'm gonna stop a guitar sound. Let's listen. Let's read. Baby jabadoo, baby jabadoo. Huh. Now it's time to work with Dexid. Huh. How it works? Jose Rodriguez asks. What does work? I don't know. Now time to work Dexid. It's worth your time. The payoff is being a truly original artist. Not at Simba. Yeah, I think it is. I think I told about I was talking about this in the video unfa rambling indefinitely. Why you should learn sound synthesis. That yeah, sound synthesis is one of the tools that are really amazing and give you really amazing possibilities, and also allow you to put a lot of character into your music, because you are designing the instruments. You are not going to build your own guitar or design your other acoustic instruments. That's going to be very expensive and probably too much trial and error to come up with anything useful, and too much knowledge to possess to be able to do that. I think synthesis is much easier than building instruments or designing musical instruments, and it gives you amazing possibilities, and just it's so fun. Like, to me, it's amazing fun. You just sit down and you turn the knobs and the sounds are changing. You're creating feelings from nothing, just trying. It's just, I don't know, music is metaphysical. It's like okay, I don't want to get sidetracked too bad, but I love sound synthesis, and I love that how you can gain character in your music by using it and by exploring it and by abusing it. Let's read some more. I don't know where Jan went. Jan, are you there? I think you'd not. You left. Feeling lonely. Or are you there still? Whee! Maybe I'm gonna call you. Let's see. Let's see if Jan responds. Oh, Jan is there.
Yeah, so people are sleeping here, so I can't really talk much.
I see. Yeah, it's late. People are sleeping around me too, but fortunately I can. I shouldn't scream. All right. Anyway, thanks Jan for joining this live stream and being my moderator and co-host. I understand if you can't do it anymore. Let's read some more chat. I spent some time with Zined's and I enjoyed it, but MIDI connections is not clear for me yet. Norat Simrambama. MIDI connections. Was it MIDI connections in Linux or in Ardor? Yay, thanks for being here, Jan. 8 banks next, some Dutch word. AKA Combustible Lemonade. I think that the main trouble with MIDI in Linux is that you have two standards. You have Jack MIDI and you have ALSA MIDI. By the way, oh yeah, I can do this. I can do this. So you have ALSA MIDI and Jack MIDI, and these are like two different ways of shifting MIDI data between hardware and software. And it's really weird because you need some bridge, and I use a bridge that will create, like, I don't know, I'm not sure which way it goes, but it will create Jack MIDI ports in Jack for ALSA MIDI ports. So finally you can use everything in the same domain. And it's compatible, but you need to run a bridge, which is kind of crazy. I don't know why it's that. And I think it would be easier if we could merge the two and maybe just have one, so it's easier. But yeah, this is why in QJack CTL, I'm going to run QJack CTL because I guess lots of people may be using it. Yeah, here is QJack CTL. If you go to connect, you have 3 tabs. You have audio, which is self-explanatory. Everybody knows what's that. You have MIDI, which is Jack MIDI. And you have ALSA, which is ALSA MIDI. These two are MIDI. And I have this ALSA to Jack MIDI bridge, A to G, which exposes these ports, which are from the hardware, from my keyboard, to Jack MIDI. So I can route this into Ardor. I think you can pick which MIDI driver you use with Jack as the native one, Let's go to setup. Yeah, you have ALSA or some other things. No, this is the driver of the audio, MIDI driver. Okay, there's none, raw and sec. Not sure. Well, it's a bit complicated, unfortunately. I hope we can simplify this. Let's read some more. I think I made a comment about it on one of your videos. Again, one update are a little messed up. It's because MIDI is relatively new feature in Ardor. Back in the old days, I used Rose Garden for MIDI. Yeah, Ardor 3 introduced MIDI. And I think that was like 3 or 4 years ago. Was it? And for the longest time, I remember there was just Ardor 2. And nothing was changing, and it doesn't have MIDI. So this is why I made all my music with LMMS. Because Ardor didn't have MIDI. Since MIDI appeared in Ardor 3, I was starting to consider switching to Ardor from LMMS. However, it didn't like become really useful until like Ardor 5, I think. It's like when the most of the wrinkles were ironed out, and it's kind of stable, it's kind of useful. It's still kind of buggy sometimes and can do weird stuff, but I was able to make quite a lot of tracks which are unfinished. I'm playing these in my recent videos sometimes, in the unfa rambling indefinitely videos. I could actually load some project and show you. Do you want that? Let's save this one. I'm gonna open something cool, hopefully something you didn't hear yet. What do we have? These are my Ardor projects. Oh, this is something I wanted to make a video about because I made an instrument. Oh, okay, I need to, yeah. Oh, sorry, I didn't show you the list of the projects. I'm gonna show it to you now. Oh, this is just the recent ones. Yeah, this is just the recent ones. That's not too much things here. Let's go to open, and this is the list of tracks I have started with Ardor. It's like, this is around about a year, actually not a year, less than a year of work. Oh, this is a lot of stuff here. Well, like most of them is just tiny bits, but it's always like that. And with LMMS, it's even worse. Like I have hundreds of projects, hundreds, and only, you know, a couple of dozens were released as albums, in the albums, because, well, that's how it goes. You spam ideas, and some you feel like are catching on, and you can work on them more, and you finally make something that is worth releasing. But most of the time, you don't go anywhere. You just make some sound and that's it, or make a beat and that's it. I mean, that's like it's just for me. Hey, this is a track I call Numinous. Let's play it. I hope it's not gonna be too loud. Let's read some chat as it plays. I started several years ago with Tux guitar. Now I use Muse and find it satisfying. I wanted to make a tutorial about this sound. I think it's really cool. Do you want to hear that tutorial? Let me know. Oh, you want the music to be louder. Ah, I see. Sorry. Excuse me. That was bad. It wasn't actually being fed to the right inputs. Sorry. I'm gonna play it again. I was fed through the microphone. Thanks for letting me know. Yeah, now it's gonna sound proper. Let's read. I think I made a comment about it in one of your videos. Yeah, I've read the comment. Today, someone wrote a comment about, I think it was you, was it you? About Muse sequencer. I didn't try it for a long time. Maybe it's worth a look. I really like how Arbor works and how it allows me to route audio, something I've been working on. I think you can tell I've been listening to some Infected Mushroom. I wanted to experiment with some different genres, like house, deep house, psychedelic trance, maybe. Like, you know, do you compose any harsh music? Maybe EBM or black or something else? Black, like Black MIDI? I do have some kind of metal feeling electronic tracks, but it's not noise. I'm not, for example, I'm not into hard style. My hard style track is pretty melodic and not so hard stylish, really. It's just a triplet rhythm. Hi, Vlad the Magnificent. Hey, cool project. Thanks. Black, like cyber black metal. Well, I'm not into black metal, like mostly because of the lyric content and the vocals. I just can't stand growling vocals. They're so. If I were to make growl vocals, I would just make laughs. Like I would sing about food, or I don't know, making my bed, or this kind of things. You know, if I were to make death metal, I would sing about making my bed and cleaning up my toilet. Because I think it's just laughable. Sorry, I don't want to offend anyone who's into metal. I really like metal instrumental music. Like, man, what's the name? There's something called Project RNL. It's an Israel-based band, and it fuses progressive metal with jazz and other things. It's so freaking amazing. I mean, very, very. Lots of things are happening in that music, and it's like the people are playing it. Project R&L. I'm gonna write it for you. You can find this on YouTube. A guy is called, I think, E.L. Amir. He's the main motor behind that music. But also Dream Theater. Maybe Project RNL isn't so much. Like, they are also sometimes sounding like soul, or I don't know. They sound like everything, but like nothing else too. Really, it's. I really like this. I found this musical project when it was kind of early on YouTube, and they were releasing the songs, and they were not so very well known. I think they're growing, and they started playing more music live and such. Yeah. That's not okay. That's not to like harsh styles. I was just asking. That's okay not to like harsh styles. Well, sure, yeah, it is. It is okay to like harsh styles. I think I really like when people can kind of not be offended by other people having different tastes in music or different views in the world. I think it's very, very healthy when we can be positive towards each other without getting like aggressive when someone just has different views, even if it's about stuff that's important. Yeah, I think just it's healthier. Pliny. I don't know what Pliny is. Did you miss my comment again? Tromino asks. I might have. Splatoon burps. What is Splatoon burps? All the hardstyle I've listened to is pretty melodic. Hardstyle is melodic, but I don't really get the drum sounds. Like, the kick to me sounds very weak. It might be silly, but it sounds like it's so distorted. It has no lows. Like, I would totally differently mix the lows. Like, I was recently asked by someone who I made, the same guy that I made the how to master an EDM single. The same guy asked me if I've ever mastered a hardstyle track. I haven't. I could try it, but I would probably mix it like, no, okay, mastering. Okay, I can't do so much damage in mastering, so I wouldn't probably. It probably would sound okay if I master a hardstyle track. But if I would to mix a hardstyle track, I would probably just mess up the drums completely and make it sound more like dubstep or drum and bass. Like, I would add so much low end to the kick and add a transient because it's so distorted. It's like it's just a sausage, and no low end is left. I don't know. Just my thoughts. Maybe I can play some other project. By the way, this vocal lead. It's pretty cool. I'm gonna make a separate video probably, but it's really fun. I'm gonna A/B plugins. It's just my voice, singing whatever, and making different vowels. And then we are auto-tuning this. And I have a separate Vox Melody MIDI track that is driving. It has this in a SFX instance, but I will use it just for programming the MIDI. So then I muted the track. Actually, no, I just made it silent, just volume of 0. And this is, I'm gonna open the pin connection. It's gonna show you. You know, this MIDI track is routed here as a sidechain input for the MIDI input for the Auto-Tune plugin, which is pretty cool. And it forces. Oh, it's. Angie Huang. Do I sound like Angie Huang? Hey, it's Angie Huang here. No, it's not. I have